Hi guys, Seamus here, back again with a new kit. I got this a few months ago, the 1/200 scale from Trumpeter, the RMS TITANIC, Queen of the Ocean, as it says in the box here. Now this was issued in 2019, new to recording scale mates. This is the 2020 version. Now the only difference I think of is they give you the LED kit here, which is just the other side of the box. I'm not using it, it's well out of scale in the LEDs. I'm using my own SMDs, doing my own wire and so forth. The LEDs in this kit are far too big, as I say. The SMDs are far smaller, easier to work with, and more manageable even in smaller places. There is 4 different accessory packs I have ordered. I've got the first one, which is all the decking, peel and stick sort of thing, pre-cut, dyed and all, no messing about. Rather than trying to paint the decks, the wooden grain at this scale, a bit of a challenge. So the main masks on this are plastic. The new ones that I ordered with the decking is actually aluminium, so they screw in one in each eye and make one for either end rather than having the plastic ones. Now, there is some foliage with this, you get 4 frets with it. The accessory packs have a lot more details and so forth, and there's a lot of resin, lifeboats and so forth, davits, and the list goes on. But we'll get that sometime down the road. So I haven't really had a crack open in this box yet. I've only really looked at the hull. Other than that, I really haven't checked anything over. I did know there's a big dent in the box, but there's no damage to the kit itself. Unfortunately, I was wanting to frame this box, this front end, once the kit was finished, but that big hole down the bottom has just put a stop to that. But anyway, postal service for you again. So bear with me here, I'll crack it open and we'll see what it's all about. So not below. Hey guys, there you go. As you can see it, one piece hull. Nicely detailed, no flash anywhere, a bit of a stain along the bottom of the hull, but that'll polish out. Sand outside when I come to it. 53 inches long, works out about 153 centimetres. So you could convert it to RC, but I'm not going to go down that road, so I'm never going to put this in the water. Said sealing at the bottom there, but that'll polish out. All their portholes are all going to need drilled out. You've only a few up the front here, the stern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 on either side and 2 at the back here. So in total, I don't know, I think there's well over 300 portholes on it. I just can't remember offhand. So that's all going to need all drilled out for the SMDs to send through it. Our boxes in the background here, 6 altogether. The blue boxes is the one that came in the main box. The brown box here is this one of the accessory packs. So we have 4 accessory packs. This is one with all the decks in it. We'll show that once we get these all done. So I'm going to swing the camera around here, move on to the other table facing me here, the workbench. We'll have a crack at these boxes here. So we're back in a wee second, so bear with me. Right guys, box A, as you can see it's a very large size. Very thick too. Obviously is the most tank kits, these are the main kit, so forth. I'm going to try and break this video down into like 3-4 parts. There's that many parts here in each box. This video will probably go on for over an hour. So I'm going to try and cut it down into 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes intervals, and I'll add them up as we go along, rather than one big long video. So as I say, we'll start with box A first here. Of all the packaging open, just to save a bit of time. You'll also see duplicate sprues, so there's no point in showing them, just to save time as well. Now this part here, I believe these are the cranes for loading cargo and so forth onto. All of the smaller accessory bits like that. I'm nearly sure they're air conditioning units or something like that. That sits on top deck, all those smaller bits here. They're nicely detailed and there's no real injector pin marks you can see really noticeable on the smaller parts. Now, as I spoke of before, the accessory pack will sit out of the road. There's 4 of them all together. I imagine most of those engraved doors and so will be all removed, like the letters as well. So when I arrive, we'll show them at a later date. So we've got one of the decks here. Cargoes, front, I think it's the front. Yeah, it's the front. And there's your holes drilled out here for your two queens and so forth. Your mask in the centre there. And it's engraved wooden deck. But as I said there, I have the wooden deck for it. Now the decks are pretty thick, as you can see there. So you're talking about 4, maybe 5 mil. Then we got the stern. I think it's the stern. I might have got back there front door, I don't know. But anyway, the two cargo holes here as well. And it's engraved for the planks and so forth. A bit of a nightmare trying to paint that and green that. So it makes sense just to get the proper engraved paint and stick sort of thing. Now, these are wrapped, but I have the tape opened. Again, these are parts for the funnels. The pipes that runs up the funnels. More pipes. I think that is one of the masks. Yes, that's the two masks. That's the stern and then the bow masks. Now, I'm going to place them with the aluminium ones. I'll show you them at a later stage. I've got them with me here. As you can see, it's nice and crisp. Don't see any parts broken. Some of those parts are really fine. So you can understand why they've put them in wrap sort of thing to keep them protected. That's the first one down. The second one's here, again, they're duplicates, so there's no point showing you two of them. So I think he's started the lifeboats. Yep, lifeboats and other small parts of his own superstructure. Like funnels, for fresh air and so forth. One piece, it's good to see. And when we did the 350 scale Titanic, they were 2 halves, the wee boats, 3 lifeboats. So that's good to see in that scale, one piece sort of thing. Again, another duplicate. More lifeboats and parts for the funnels. I think it was funnel number 4 was fake, can't remember now. Center anchor for the bow of the ship. There's 3 altogether. More lifeboats, as I said. Starts with the davits and so forth. We're lowering the lifeboats into the water. So that's a duplicate screws, there's no point showing the other one. The only one here is more lifeboats. That's exactly the same one as showed you a second ago. And slightly different one here, more lifeboats again, more parts for the funnel and another anchor, and smaller outlets with the likes of fresh air going into the decks and so forth. Yep, that's a duplicate screw, same as one before. Now we're coming on to some of the bigger parts, like the bridge area. You can see here, it's going up well and it's all the glass working all in and so forth and all the lighting and all. Same for the upper decks. It's going to look really nice with all the light, backlighting done behind it. There is some letters engraved onto the sides of it, but as I said earlier, those accessory packs, they will have all those letters on it in PE, so they'll have to be removed, sanded down. They're not very prominent, but it will be easy enough to take down. And we got some of the sides here, going up towards the stern of the ship. Again, those portholes, they're going to be drilled out, as you can see, for all the lights to shine through. And that drill will be each individual one out. I'll try and drill some out here and there, just to give the impression that there's nobody in the room, so there's no point having the light on. So that's the first box. So look at the second box here, box B. So bear with me. So here we go here with box B. The main stand, some of the upper decks, and stand for the hull to go through. Again, it's all nicely drilled out. You've channels left here for your SMDs, LEDs to go through. Again, as I said, I'll not be using them. I'll show you why later on through the review. I'll use all the new SMDs. So as I said earlier, it's going up really well. It's all lit up. More side parts. Again, they're going to be drilled out. Not all, mind you, as I said earlier. Then we got our props. Some more parts, the rudder and so forth. Some of the beels, plating, keel plate, whatever you want to call it. Some of the hatches for the cargo. Some more smaller parts, I don't know what they are just yet. I'll not be using those either, those props I have a brass set for them. For it, should I say. And then we've got our main stand, which says Queen of the Ocean Titanic 1/200 scale trumpeter. Very unlikely I'll be using this or these two parts here with the hull rests on. I'll probably make my own mahogany base or some kind of wood for it. So guys, sorry for a go. Vessels was in this box. I'm just going to keep them in the original packaging, don't want to get them damaged. The White Star liner, French flag, and the American flag, and the British flag. A couple of warning signs here and there, and Titanic emblems and so forth, and all the letters for the, maybe just make them out there, they're all for the lifeboats and so forth. So we'll keep them in the packages to keep them safe and clean and dry and so forth. Right guys, that's part 1. It runs about just over 10 minutes maybe. So we'll do part 2, part 3 and maybe part 4, and I'll put them up one after the other, and hopefully you'll like them. So thanks for watching guys, and we'll be back soon. Bye.